Welcome back, beautiful tri-state area. You're listening to a moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. I'm your host, Zen Sams. Up in just a few minutes in our Going Deep segment, brought to you by CO2 Lift. In our Expert on the Microphone series, we're featuring Aesthetic Wizard Amy Lynn, founder of Glo Derma Med Spa and Glo Academy training platform. She's a former ER trauma nurse with over a decade of pediatrics and cardiac care under her belt. Amy transitioned into facial aesthetics and wellness, realizing her dream of owning a medical spa. In just her first year, she soared to Galderma's top 100 injectors nationally and is recognized as one of America's top 100 best aesthetic injectors. Today, she joins me to chat carboxytherapy, how CO2 lift acts like a biostimulator, ranking it high in the regenerative medicine space, why she chooses to incorporate CO2 lift with neurotoxins and fillers, and we'll also get her patient's reaction to their CO2 lift treatments. Welcoming out to the show is the beautiful Amy Lynn. Welcome, superstar.
Oh, it's so nice to be here today. Thank you so much for that lovely introduction. I appreciate you, and I cannot wait to get into it with you today.
Okay, let's dive right in. So, can you explain the benefits of carbon dioxide therapy for skin rejuvenation and how it fits into regenerative medicine, particularly biostimulators like CO2 Lift Pro?
Absolutely. So, as you had mentioned, I am big with regenerative medicine. I finally feel that, our patients, people in general, are ready for this shift of mindset when it comes to aesthetic treatments and this gradual, like natural rejuvenation. And the way that CO2 has really been very effective in my practice and me personally is that it's applying this like oxygen type therapy for healing, for preparation of the skin, also, as you mentioned, sexual wellness with the V-Lift as well. And I think it's something that is easily applied to a patient care plan and also at home use, which I think is key. And I love that fact that you can do this treatment in office, but then the patient can also go home with it and have ongoing care. And they can do it independent from even coming into the office. So it's dually amazing. I've seen amazing results on it for me personally. I will not travel without this thing. I'm telling you, this mask is everything. And it just really makes your skin glow, provides the oxygenation, it gives it this beautiful radiance, and I'm just really happy to have it and offer it to my patients.
It's in the science. CO2 Lift Pro also stimulates collagen and elastin production, which promotes elasticity and helps retain hydration. The list truly goes on, improving local metabolism and elimination of waste products, which helps the body heal localized damage, such as scars or acne or hyperpigmentation. And lastly, but not least, regenerating and repairing damaged tissue to help clients and patients truly achieve better looking and feeling skin. Now, how does the CO2 lift treatment differ from other skin rejuvenation procedures, and what makes it so effective for enhancing skin texture and appearance?
Well, when I met with Lana, the owner and founder of CO2, she really got into the science behind it. And she explained to me that this is really the only mask that has this kind of oxygenation, like kind of therapy that any mask or compared to any other mask on the market. And you can feel it with the skin and you can feel the difference that your skin is really being changed by the science behind how this mask is being created and what it does to your skin, even with the pH balance, the redness. So I just feel like the results speak for themselves and that it's very unique in the sense that there's nothing else like this on the market. And I,
Agreed.
I love it about that.
Agreed. The CO2 Lift Pro is the strongest version of carboxy gel, and it's only available to aesthetic and medical providers
Yes.
like yourself. And of course, I'm going to reiterate this, it's an in office or an at home treatment that truly delivers CO2 cutaneously over these 45 minutes. And this transdermal, non invasive, I'm going to focus on non invasive facial mask, is really recommended for post procedure care after invasive procedures such as needling or laser, but now it's also being used in combo therapies to treat the skin, which brings me full circle. So we often hear about the use of neurotoxins and fillers for facial enhancements, but how does incorporating CO2 lift complement or enhance these treatments in your practice?
Well, healing time, I think it creates much more effective like healing time. We put this on after we do RF microneedling or microneedling in general and injections. So I think that the effects of it as far as like minimizing any bruising or overall downtime is a definite perk because it is providing this type of oxygenation to the skin. And my patients love that fact because less downtime means less downtime. So people are very happy with that. And I think the preparation is also it's really providing these nutrients that no other mask has. So I my patient satisfaction is immense. Like they are so happy about this. They're excited about it and they love taking it home so they can do these ongoing type of therapies at home in the comfort of their own home.
I love it as a single monotherapy in the comfort of your own home. Now let's shift a little and pivot. So I actually use CO2 Lift V, the vaginal treatment. It lifts, it hydrates, and rejuvenates in just 3 applications. I experienced it myself. It really helped tighten it all and lift it all down there. Basically, when you look at the science using carbon dioxide, it's so simple because it brings you back to circulation by rushing oxygen rich blood to tissue and regenerate cells to improve sensitivity and lubrication. It's truly phenomenal. So, some might find it surprising that an injector would also offer treatments related to sexual health. Can you share your perspective on CO2 Lift vaginal rejuvenation treatments and why addressing sexual health aligns with your overall approach to patient care?
Well, I'm a female, right? And I did have 5 children as well in my 20s. And I think that women overall need to feel more empowered to speak about these things because let's talk about sex, right? So who doesn't want better sex? Who doesn't want to embrace that? And just like how we take care of our faces and our bodies, that's an area that I think that some women are still not very comfortable discussing and having these conversations. And all you have to do is open up that gate of communication and my female patients are ready, they're grateful that I have this to offer them because maybe they're not comfortable talking about this with their provider or OBGYN and they're here with me and we have this trust and this open relationship and I just offer a suggestion that we have this great product and I'm like telling you they're like let's get on board with this. So I do some sexual wellness here as far as like O shots, and we do talk about sex a lot and talk about sexual wellness. And I think that it's really important that, as women, we do start to embrace this a little bit more and be okay about having these discussions. And now that we have a solution to help improve all areas.
I love it. Well, we are officially out of time. I can't wait to pivot to the patient testimonial. I know we have two beautiful models waiting to give us feedback, but it was such a pleasure chatting with you. Thank you so much for being full of knowledge, transparent, and beautiful. I cannot believe you have 5 children.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm so excited. And let's hear it from my patients.
Yeah, let's get to it. Let's bring them on for reactions directly from Glo Derma Spa in Yardley, Pennsylvania. We're going to be checking in with the beautiful couple, Brandon and Laura Perozzi, Amy's patients, and we're going to get their thoughts and reactions on the incredible CO2 Lift product. Let's dive right in. What is the main reason you visit Amy at Glo Derma for?
Because I trust Amy at Glo Derma for my skin and to look younger and more youthful.
Being in my mid-30s now, I'm starting to see some changes in my skin and just want to see what I can do to improve my conditions. Starting to see some spots, starting to see some aging around the eyes and forehead, and just really curious to see the results.
Amy does Sculptra, Dysport, my lips. She does everything.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, my wife's been doing this for probably a decade now, so this is my first time seeking care. And I'm just curious to see, again, what the results are going to be like because hers are amazing, and it's been a while since I've seen that youthful skin. So,
How old are you and what do you do for work?
I am in my 40s and I am a hairstylist.
I'm in my 30s, and my profession, I own a couple Primo Hoagie franchises. So we're located in New Jersey.
Have you heard of carboxytherapy for skin rejuvenation?
I have heard of CO2 therapy at Glo Derma, and I really love it.
What really got me interested in it was the reduction of wrinkles, the brightening of my skin, and the rejuvenation as well.
What are you expecting from this CO2 lift treatment for pre and post care?
My expectations were to see more youthful skin, more hydration, and glowing.
So I was just expecting some rejuvenation in my skin. Again, some fine line reductions of my wrinkles here. I'm noticing a lot in my forehead, so I'm just expecting an improvement there. And again, just brightening of my skin.
Would you use the CO2 Lift mask again for pre or post care?
Yes, my skin feels so good. I feel it's so soft and it feels really hydrated.
Yes, absolutely. Something I would use again.
So usually after injections, my skin tends to bruise a lot. So the CO2 really helped with that. It helped recovery time and hydration and less bruising.
It was recommended by Amy, my provider at Glo Derma, that I use a series of CO2 masks 3 times after my procedure of Sculptra and Dysport.
How did the mask feel on your face?
I feel like my face has just been boosted with so much hydration.
My skin feels really nice. It feels soft and hydrated and like I'm 20 again.
What are the most apparent results?
Less fine lines, hydration because my skin tends to be very dry, and just I feel like it's glowing.
Post-procedure with the mask, I've had 0 downtime, 0 bruising, and I feel great. I really can't wait to do it again.
I would recommend the CO2 masks. Usually I'm not a mask girl, but I really love this mask. It makes my skin feel really nice.
That was our Going Deep segment brought to you by CO2 Lift in our Expert on the Microphone series. That was the incredible Aesthetic Wizard Amy Lynn. Please head directly to gloderma.com, or you can check out myglowacademy.com for training. And you can always check them out on the gram at Amy Burks RN or at Glo Derma. You're listening to A Moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. We'll be right back after this.
A Moment of Zen is brought to you by CO2 Lift. As we age, our skin loses moisture and elasticity, causing wrinkled skin. You can reverse this aging process with CO2 Lift. CO2 Lift utilizes the powerful benefits of carbon dioxide to lift, tighten, and regenerate your skin. This simple, painless at-home carboxytherapy treatment is scientifically proven to reverse the aging process. You will see reduction in wrinkles, increase in luminosity, and improve pigmentation, sagging, skin tone, and radiance. For more information or to order CO2 Lift, go to CO2Lift.com.